Welcome back to Steve Sports and our second edition of Hidden Gem Performances. If you enjoyed this series, please leave a like and subscribe below. Let's jump right in. First off, we have an incredible special teams performance as NCANT returner Elijah Kennedy racked up 201 return yards, which includes a game-tying 96-yard punt return, followed by a game-winning 85-yard kick return. Kennedy became the first Aggie with a punt and kick return for a touchdown in the same game. Onto the running backs. Joshua Diaz, sophomore running back out of Southern Utah, has been one of the top rushers at the FCS level this season. Leading the way versus Utah Tech, he'd run for 204 yards and all three of the Thunderbirds' touchdowns en route to a 28-7 win. He leads the FCS in rushing touchdowns with 18 in just 8 games. Staying in the FCS, Rodney Nelson out of Monmouth. Nelson had a season high versus Hampton, racking up 233 yards and scoring all 4 of the Hawks' touchdowns in a 28-10 win. Quinton Jackson from Rice led the Owls to a big win over UConn on Saturday. The 5'7" junior was impacting the game everywhere as he'd rack up 168 rush yards with 3 TDs and added a 75-yard touchdown through the air. Jackson capped it off with the game-winning touchdown in overtime, only fitting for the dominant game he had. Out of FCS, Stephen F. Austin's senior wide receiver Kylon Harris put up a record-breaking day for himself, hauling in 16 catches for a program record and scoring 2 touchdowns with 183 yards. Harris's big game helped the Lumberjacks win a close one over East Texas A&M. Redshirt freshman Tony Diaz of Rio Grande Valley had a record-breaking day for himself as well, setting the school's new reception mark with 17 catches for 172 yards and a touchdown in a Rio Grande win. Rutgers KJ Duff had one of the craziest wide receiver stat lines you'll ever see. I know Rutgers isn't necessarily a small school, but I doubt many people tuned into Rutgers versus Purdue on Saturday. In this game, Duff caught just 6 passes, but those went for 241 yards and a touchdown, a truly unstoppable day for the 6'6" sophomore. Braden Atkinson is a freshman quarterback at Mercer in the FCS level. He started 6-0 this season, throwing for 2,000 yards and 21 touchdowns with just 4 interceptions. This week, during Mercer's 62-0 beatdown over VMI, he threw for 538 yards, 5 touchdowns, and no mistakes while completing 29 of 35 passes. Atkinson won FCS Freshman of the Week honors, and he's thrown for 300+ in 5 of the Bears' 6 games this season. Next up is Colton Joseph from Old Dominion. The sophomore quarterback led the Monarchs in rushing as well as throwing for 300 yards in all 3 scores as Old Dominion would hold off a tough App State team on the arm and legs of Joseph. He's already thrown for more TDs this year than all of last season, a nice improvement for the young quarterback. On to the star of the episode, and really one of the coolest stories in all of college football. After starting the bowl game for North Texas last season, his first at quarterback since his freshman season in high school for the freshman B team. He'd break school records in that bowl game and win the job heading into this season. He has continued his success in this high-powered North Texas offense, one that despite a slow start this week saw Mestemaker break the school and conference passing yard record in a game, completing 75% of his passes for 608 yards and 4 touchdowns. Another record-breaking day for Mestemaker. Thanks for watching. I have a ton of fun making these videos and highlighting some of these crazy performances from smaller schools. So if you enjoy these videos, please leave a like and subscribe below. And as always, stay blessed.